What's up, everybody out there? Aaron here, always with Deck Profiles. Now you can see right here, Ritual. This Ritual deck is my second version of the Fairy Chaos Ritual. So there are new cards in here, new rituals that I put in the deck. Very, very similar, except it's a little different than the first version. So, further ado, here we go. And there's something we have to do in this deck, and I'll show you in a bit. So, your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, always the main ritual you're going to want to put in the deck. You need Chaos Form, and it must be equal the level to play your dragon. As many monsters, or just one monster, as long as it's equal to its original level, which is 8, it can be special summoned out. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to it by 2. Double the piercing damage. Then you got your Magician of Black Chaos Max. It must be done also by Chaos Form. Of course, yeah, equal to a level 8. And then, yes, Magician of Black Chaos Max. Now, here are different fairies in the deck, which are the Cyber Angels. These are fairies. Cyber Angel Dekani. What it is you ritual summon by Machine Angel Ritual. Now, I do not play that, but like I've showed you before, there is a different way to play these cards. Ritual summon these cards by a different card with a substitute. Now, okay, we'll read right here. If this card is a ritual summon, you can make your opponent send one monster card of that they control to their graveyard and send it to the graveyard by their choice. If a ritual monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Once per turn during your end phase, pretty much, yeah, you can target one ritual monster or the ritual card, which I don't use, in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So pretty good. Now these are the fairies. So Cyber Angel Dekani. Then there's the Cyber Angel Rash. Now you do see right here, that was a level 8. Rash is a level 10. But like always, there is an easy way to bring these out. Even if it's like a level 10, you think it's that hard, it's really not. So yeah, it must be done by Machine Angel Ritual, but I don't use that. Now, if this was ritual summoned, you can destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible that were special summoned from the extra deck. If you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent for each. And if you do that, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or card effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field, you shuffle one ritual monster from your graveyard into your deck. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Very, very cool fairy ritual monsters, and they're the Cyber Angels. Now, what I mean by what we must do, we must obey and worship the Supreme Queen and the Supreme King. So we must follow the Queen and the King. Now, okay, level 10s also. Now, we'll talk about the Queen. Must be done by Cycle of the World. I don't do that. This card becomes Queen of the Oblivion. I don't think it needs to, because it's a Supreme of the Oblivion. while in the hand or on the field. While this is ritual summon card is on the field, ritual monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If all monsters used to ritual summon this card were ritual monsters, you can make a second attack during each battle phase. Now, also, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that destroyed monster original attack. So, that's the queen. Now it's time to represent and talk about the king. So, here we go. The king. You can ritual summon also by Cycle of the World. We don't do that either. This card name becomes King of Armageddon. But it's not the king, it's the Supreme King. While in the hand of the field, if this ritual summon card on the field, your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, so the queen is cannot be destroyed by card effects. The king is your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. If all monsters were used to ritual summon this card were ritual monsters, you do not pay life points equal to its effects. Once per turn, you can pay 2,000 life points, destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed if they controlled. Now, basically, you don't have to do that effect, but the main effect is your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. The queen is, like I said, your ritual monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. So, cannot be destroyed by card effects, cannot be destroyed by battle. So, there is your king and there is your queen we must worship and follow. Then, okay, we'll go with the Manju, which are your searchers. Manju is search for any, when it's summoned out, search for any ritual monster or ritual spell card. Then Senju, when summoned out, search for a monster, ritual monster. Now, okay, these help with the ritual deck, which is the incantations. So, incantation Kando. You can special summon this out by revealing a ritual spell card from your hand, special summon it. Then special summon one other incantation except itself to the field. Except itself. So, when it is sent to the field by a different incantation and is done by a card effect, well, by its incantation, and it gets special summoned by a different, the candle can help you search for another ritual spell card from your deck, add it to your hand. Incantation Talismandra can be special summoned by revealing a ritual monster from your hand and special summon this. When it is special summoned from a different incantation onto the field, you search for a ritual monster. So, yes, the incantations are similar to the Manju and the Senju. Incantation Penis Plume. To special summon this out, you must reveal a ritual monster, and when it is special summoned by a different incantation, you search for a ritual monster that was in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. And then yes, Chaos. At least run BLS. BLS, remove a light, remove a dark. Simple. Special summon it. You can rather... There are two effects everyone particularly knows. You either destroy a monster. If you attack, destroy a monster, attack for a second time. Or pretty much you can remove one monster on the field from play, and if you do that, it cannot attack. BLS I like better than Chaos Sorcerer because Chaos Sorcerer is just removed for that one turn, or you can just make an attack. But BLS, way more better, way more stronger. Now, okay. Chaos Form, you're going to want to use is for Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon or Magician of Black Chaos Max. Now, it does say, of course, yeah, you have to make 8. So even if you wanted to do your 2 level 4s, you can do that too. Plus, it doesn't have to be from the field. You can throw away monsters equal to whatever you're gonna bring out, which is basically level 8. So even if you wanted to, you had a Magician of Black Chaos in your hand, you can go Chaos Form, throw away the one you have in your hand, special summon this. So that's Chaos Form. Now, Incantation Inception. This is your substitute to make any other ritual monster. So, to play this, you have to tribute 1 incantation and 1 other monster, and it does not have to be equal. It could be as many up to, as long as you're going to make up to a level 10 or so. So even if you wanted to make Blue Eyes Chaos Max or Magician of Black Chaos, it doesn't have to be equal to 8. It can be 8, it could be 9 or more. Because it does not say for how many levels. It could be for as many just to make it. So, yes, you can go Talismandra and you're going to special summon the Kanda, or if you add Manju and Talismandra, that's a level 10 already. You can go Incantation, send away Talismandra, send away Manju, because you must, at least 1 monster has to be an Incantation. That's a level 10 already. And Ritual Summon. So it's your substitute to make any other ritual, and it can make any ritual. So it doesn't have to be the actual ritual spell card of what the ritual monsters say. And then the Raigeki, and then 2 Dark Hole. I would do 3 Dark Hole, but I substituted to make Raigeki, because Raigeki is just way more powerful than Dark Hole. Now, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Storming Mirror Force, 1 Quaking, and then Compulse. I like using Compulsory more because, yeah, okay, you do target. So if you're going against monsters that say you can't target them, well, then that sucks. You cannot target it. But yes, I say this a lot. A lot of cards, I'm sure you can target them. And it's not like Strike, Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, because those cards you have to pay life points. Compulse, you do not send anything. Yeah, you do not pay any life points. So that's why I say Compulsory Evacuation Device is way more better. And yeah, like Compulse, I don't know how many people still play this card. Old kind of card, but I would say it's way better to use. Alright, so here we go. These were your 6 cards. You can play at least 2 monsters. Here, I will show you how you can play 2 monsters all at once. Basically, okay, you want to go summon the Manju. Manju searches for rather a spell or a monster card. Search for any, so I would just go Cyber Angel Tikani. So that's your search for your Manju. Now your Kandal would possibly be next. You must reveal a ritual spell card. You special summon. You can bring out a different incantation. Now Sala's Manja, when it's special summoned by a different, search for a ritual monster. Let's say it was, yes, the Supreme King. You search for it. If you were going second, you did not want to deal with any monsters, you would particularly Raigeki everything. Everything they have. Now, of course, you have your trap card. So, you want to set your Quaking. Now, here's the thing. Okay, Talis Manja. You can substitute it to make rather your Cyber Angel or your Demise Supreme King. Now, Supreme King, wow, it's a 3000 attacker. So, you might as well want to go incantation. So, one of them has to be an incantation. Now, incantation Talis Manja, it's a level 6. So 6. Maybe you want to get rid of your Manju because you want defense. So, Manju, throw away. That's 10. Summon out your Supreme King. Okay, yeah, your Kandal's in defense, but most likely you're gonna want to have defense. What you can also do next is BLS. Because Manju is a light, Kandal is a dark. Straight like that. So, you have a ritual, you have a BLS. Helps you right there. So you just have Cyber Angel Tikani. And then yes, just Quaking. That's one way. Or even if you did not want to get Demise, you can get your Queen instead. You can get your Angel. They're just level 10s, but it makes no difference. You can get any ritual that you wanted to play. So maybe you wanted to play, yeah, all those combos, but then play your Queen instead. Or play your Rash. That's just level 10s. Then if you wanted to make any kind of level 8s also, you can do that too. Whatever you're choosing of what you want to do. Let's just say, yeah, it was the King. I showed you how to play the King. So that's one way. Another way could be like if you wanted to go, if your card was Senju, Talis Manja, Rash, Magician of Black Chaos Max, Incantation Inception, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your 6 cards. Here's what you can do. Summon out Senju. Senju searches for a ritual monster. You can get your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Now in this play, I'll show you how you can bring out 2. You can have 3 monsters again, but you can have 2 rituals. Which I mean by this. Okay, Senju, Search for your Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Special summon Talismandra, but to do this, you must reveal any of these 3 ritual monsters. You're gonna special summon it. Now, you special summon another one. So you might as well want to go Kandal. Now, okay. Kandal, search for a spell card. So, your spell card, Chaos form. Now, okay. You're going to want to set, of course, your trap card. So, Compulse you would have face down. So, here's what you do. You want to possibly do Incantation Inception, your Senju, and Talismandra to go into your Cyber Angel Rash. Level 10, so 10. So, you have these 2 out. Next, okay. You're going to want to go Chaos Form. Now, you do not have a level 8 monster, but it also says you can throw away 1 from your hand. So, you might as well throw away your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Track. That's a level 8. Go into your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. So, now you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon out, your Cyber Angel Rash, and just your Kandal again in defense mode. And yeah, you have Compulse face down. So just look at that. 2 ritual powerful monsters straight like that. And you have your Compulse. So whatever they try to do, they have to deal with the Blue Eyes Chaos Max, the Cyber Angel Rash, and then yeah, you just have a good defense. So they just want to attack a defense. Okay, but they're gonna have to deal with these 2 next, and then compulse their monsters, whatever it is. So, again with this deck, all monsters, you must obey the king, and you must obey the queen. So, this is my second version of the Chaos Fairy deck. So, hope you all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Show you more deck profiles later. Peace.